Alright, so welcome back to another video. Today is actually day 3 of week 4. I wasn't planning to work out today because my foot has been acting up again. Man, I feel like I keep repeating the same thing though. But I said I would show you the good days and the bad days, and I guess today, well, at least this part of the day is not so well. But I still want to try and work out. I want to try something different today. I've been following this guy called Bricks Fitness on YouTube, and he has amazing content about working out, especially for beginners and dealing with binge eating and stuff. And he has very wonderful content. So he was talking about this thing called functional training, and I've heard about it before. I just never really paid that much attention to it. But since I'm growing older, and I find it important to stay flexible and in good health, I thought I might give it a try to focus on functional exercises more than just the regular barbell rows, chest press and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with those, but it's also important to stay or to be flexible. So that's what we focus on today. He recommended this guy on Instagram. I forgot his name. I think I put it on the screen. And I did check it out, and I found some amazing exercises. Since this is new to me, I'm just going to focus on 4 exercises today. I think that's more than enough though. Also depending on how my foot feels. But this guy on his Instagram, he has a bulletproof sage exercise that I will be showing you. Alternated suitcase deadlifts with kettlebells. And this graveyard goblet is also from the guy from Instagram. And the Turkish getup. I think a lot of people heard of Turkish getup, and if you haven't, in this video I will show you how to do it. Bear with me because it's my first time, so I'm also going to see how my body responds to this. I'm afraid that I will be very sore tomorrow, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's great to have a new challenge. Anyway, I'm just going to drink my electrolytes, and that's about it. Get into the workout, so let's go. So I did finish the workout. It took me about 22 minutes, and I'm happy I did it. As you can see, you saw me struggling here and there, but it's my first time doing this exercise, so it is what it is. So let's see how I feel tomorrow. Right now I'm just gonna have some oatmeal and wind out a bit. Since tomorrow I have my 3rd drive-ins lesson. This time I'm starting at 9 o'clock. That's pretty early, probably very busy in the streets, but it is what it is. Curious to see how it's gonna go tomorrow. The coming week I will give you an update. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Today was one of those days when I had a weak moment. I actually ate some M&Ms at work, and also I went to the supermarket and I bought myself a bag of chips with the idea of I'm just gonna eat just a couple of handful. What do you think happened? Of course, I eat the whole bag in about 30 minutes. This is a pattern that sometimes keeps coming back, because I know that whenever I have that in the house, I just eat everything. I don't save something for later. But somehow I convinced myself that I'm able to do that today, and I just didn't. I can sit here and feel guilty, be angry at myself, or I can just look at how many calories it actually took me today, or took from me today, I should say. And to be honest, I did calculate it, and it was about 450 for one bag of chips. In a way, well, it's not only of course the chips, because I also had some M&Ms. Those were around 250. So in a way, 600 calories wasted on junk food. But I guess this is part of life. I know that tomorrow I'm going to do it a bit different. When I come back home from work, I'm going to work out. And not to punish myself, but to just keep going. I guess I just needed it. And even though I'm not so proud of what I did, I have to make peace with it, because I can't turn back time. So Anyway, I wanted to share that with you because it's not always going to be easy. We will always have moments of weakness, temptation, and it's part of life. It's part of the journey, and the only thing we can do is move on and make sure we do better the next time. So welcome to another video. In the last video, I focused on functional training. And guess what we're doing today? Again, functional training. To be honest, I'm still sore. So I'm just gonna do some new exercises, or maybe some of the exercises I did before. I already took my pre-workout, and as I talk, I can feel it kicking in. So we're just gonna get into it. I just warmed up already. Yeah, man, let's just go. Welcome to another video. I have to say that you probably see 2 videos this week, but it doesn't mean that I only trained twice. I trained 3 times. Only the second time I trained, I decided not to record it because I came back from work and I was feeling so drained, and I thought to myself, you know what? It's better to just focus on the workout instead of doing anything else in order for me to get something done just to say I got it done. So I decided to focus on my workout alone without cameras, and a win is a win. So I did a weigh-in today and came to the conclusion that my calories are a bit too high. At the beginning of the week I was weighing 80.7 and now I weigh 80.5 kgs, that is. Another thing is that I have to admit this week has been a bit chaotic. I had some appointments in the weekend that led to me eating stuff I wasn't supposed to eat. And I'm not talking about anything major. I'm talking about maybe a cake here and there, but the beautiful thing is I stopped myself from eating the whole thing. What I did is I took the frosting off and just ate the fluffy part of the cake, because I knew that the other part is just pure sugar and we're not gonna do that. In the beginning I was a bit pissed off at myself for eating what I was not supposed to eat, but then I remind myself that it has no point to get angry for something that has already happened, right? The only thing I can do is do better the day after. So that's what I've been doing. I'm trying to figure out what caused this love-hate relationship with food, and especially unhealthy foods. I don't know if it's something that I instilled in myself or my environment instilled in me, but that shit needs to stop, man. Of course, I'm not happy with what I did, but it already happened, so I just have to move on. It's part of the journey. Just some days I'm gonna eat perfect and some days I'm gonna eat less perfect, and I'm trying to find a balance in that. Also with living with the fact that I actually did something I wasn't supposed to do. I've been drinking water all morning after my breakfast, so I feel pretty hydrated, and I prepared my workout for the day. Let me go over the exercises. We have some floor presses, but a different version than the classic one. I have some barbell rows, some bulletproof sages. I did those exercises I think last week for the first time, and I really love them. Some graveyard goblet. It's more for the shoulders, and the bulletproof sage, by the way, is for the lats, for your shoulders. Probably a bit chest, and I'm also going to do some Zaltman curls. So a total of 5 exercises, going for reps between 10 to 12. Probably the barbell row a bit lower, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, man, I'm excited for this workout because, I don't know, sometimes I get this jolt of motivation and excitement for doing certain stuff. And I might as well benefit from it before the feeling goes away, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to drink this and warm up and get into the workout.